This is Morning Motivation for Educators on the Bee Podcast Network. Learn about all the shows at beepodcastnetwork.com. You'll hear from a variety of formal and informal educators who help put this podcast together. If you'd like to contribute your voice to the show, please go to morningmotivationedu.com to apply. I am Danielle Nuhfer, former high school English teacher who went up against 2 bouts of serious teacher burnout before finally realizing that I needed to share what worked and what didn't with educators everywhere. This is when Teaching Well was born. At Teaching Well, I partner with schools who recognize the non-negotiable importance of fostering a school culture that prioritizes well-being, because when educators and students are well, true teaching and learning can happen. And there's nothing more integral to building this kind of school culture than finding ways to care for yourself in the midst of all the school day hustle and bustle. Building in these moments is what this show is all about and what I hope to bring to you each time I get the opportunity to speak with you here. And with that, let's begin. We have about 10 beehives in our backyard on a 1/4 acre of property. That's a 1/4 of an acre with our home, not just the land. So it's small. Not the smallest, but it's pretty darn small. But we do a lot with this little slice of land. But the bees are perhaps the most intriguing. We've all heard the saying, busy as a bee. But what I've learned is that if you watch how bees work, and I've spent a lot of time trying to see what they do, you start to understand that bees are busy, but it's a lot more than that. They are completely in flow. They are busy, but they are purposeful. They are rhythmic. They are honestly predictable. It used to freak me out to see a bee flying around. I thought it was going to just see me and come sting me. What I've realized is that most bees are so predictable that they want little to do with you if you're minding your own business. It's because they're busy doing their thing, doing their bee work, and they know what they need to do. They know what's expected of them. They know what their job is and what they are working to accomplish day in and day out. So if you give them space, you will see an orchestra of activity that emerges from the beehive each and every day. Everyone knows what they're doing and what they're responsible for, and they do it. It looks busy, and it may be, but they are filling their life's purpose day in and day out. So how can we apply this to our teaching world? Well, first of all, don't believe that a bee is just busy for the heck of it. We need to take this bee example and start doing work that really matters. And that may be different to each of us based on our situations. We need to be reflective and to be honest and spend time doing the work that is actually part of our life's work, just like the bee. When the bee is in flow, nothing is getting in its way. He is collecting, storing, flying, repeating. To him, it doesn't probably feel too monotonous. And with us, we may feel busy, but we're doing the work that we were born to do. Don't just be as busy as a bee doing everything. Be busy like a bee doing the work that matters. So the next time you look at the inevitable to-do list that will never fully be done, decide what you want to be busy doing, and then do that with all the flow, purposefulness, and self-fulfillment of a bee. Don't get busy with all the things. Find your things. Stick to them. The hive will be better for it. Promise. So for today, may you be like a bee. Find your focus and flow and let the other stuff go. If this morning's motivation resonated with you, I'd love to connect more. You can find all the different ways we can partner together at teachingwell.com. Thanks for listening. And whatever role you have in education, we have a podcast for you at beepodcastnetwork.com. Who among your friends and colleagues today needs to hear this message? Please share it with them right now.